Hey everyone, this is Sam from Warhammer Online, and today we're going to be trying out the Talons of the Emperor army list. This is Rachel's army, it's not my own, although I will dabble in it every now and again. So the list is a little bit different because this is going to be used for a doubles tournament, which is coming up soon between the Crescent Gaming Consortium, and myself and Mike are going to be playing together, but we're going to be playing this Talons of the Emperor list with the Ultramarines that I'm playing against. So these will both be combined and we're going to see how they do in a doubles tournament and whether it's effective or not. We have chosen the list and I am taking two Primaris Psykers. This is from the Astra Telepathica. I can never say it properly, but there's two of those. One of them looks like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. That's going to be my Warlord, and he is taking the Warlord trait. I think it's called Tenacious Survivor or Defender. Gives him a 6-up save whenever he takes a wound. Palpatine will be taking Terrifying Visions, and the other Psyker will be taking Gaze of the Emperor. So those are the two spells. For troop choices, I've got two Custodian Guard units. One of them is going to be in a dedicated Land Raider, which is a Venerable Land Raider, but the one inside there is going to all consist of Storm Shields and blades. I think they're called Sentinel Blades. So Sentinel Blades and Storm Shields, yeah, that is correct. And that's what they've got. There is also a Vexilla in that unit, and that is it. The second unit is going to be running on foot, and there's 3 Storm Shield and Sentinel Blades, and there's 2 Guardian Spears in there, and the Shield Captain of that unit has one of the Guardian Spears. That is the list. It's 1,000 points. I'm taking a patrol detachment, so I don't get any bonus command points. I'm only going to have the 3 that you get as standard, and there's no relics or anything like that for this army list either. So we'll see how they do.
Hey everyone, Mike here with my 1,000 points of Ultramarines. First thing we're going to start with is my Warlord trait, which is Adeptus the Codex, which is for Guilliman, who is my Warlord. Next we will go on to my Librarian, who I've given the Tome of Malcador to, which means I get an extra psychic ability. And the psychic abilities I've chosen are Veil of Time, Might of Heroes and Null Zone. Next up we're going to go on to my troop choices. First unit is a unit of 10 Tactical Marines that has a multi-melter and a melter gun in, no upgrades on the Sergeant, and they will be in the Rhino. The Rhino does not, I had not given the Rhino a Stormbolter because it's not on the model. Then going over to the next unit of 10 Tactical Marines, has a Plasma Cannon, a Melter Gun, and the Sergeant has a Power Fist. And then finally is a unit of 5 Intercessors, all with Bolt Rifles. I'm running a Patrol Detachment, and because Guilliman is the Warlord, he gives me an extra 3 command points because of Author of the Codex, which gives me 6 command points for this game.
The mission itself, we are doing cleanse and capture. We have 6 objectives on the board, which we've already put down. We've got number 1 on this side, 3 in the middle on my side, 5 down here, and then on Mike's you've got...
And there's 6 just there, 2 in the woods, and 4 is towards the industrial piece of the back.
Yes. We are using the tactical objective card, so we've got a set of those each, and what we do is at the start of every turn, we generate 3 of these cards. If you don't have 3, you generate up to 3.
Yeah.
And at the end of each turn we can discard 1 of these if we want to as well. The battle length of the game is 5 rounds as normal, and then you roll to see if it ends. And victory conditions, we have Slay the Warlord, First Blood and Line Breaker on top of whatever we earn from these.
Yeah.
Deployment wise, we'll move this book out of the way. Deployment wise, I've set up one of the Custodian Guard units, which are bodyguarding both of my Primaris Psykers here with the Warlord. And then the other unit is my Venerable Land Raider with a 5-man squad inside there. And I was a bit, I first of all thought I could take a Land Raider and maybe put 2 units of Custodians in there, or 1 unit and a Psyker or 2. Turns out these Venerable Land Raiders can only actually take 5, well they've got dog hairs, 5 Custodian Guard, and that's it.
Yeah, which makes it a bit more difficult for you now, right? You can't just chuck everything in there.
Yeah, I might change the list before the tournament, but we'll see.
Yeah.
On your side, you've set up your Tactical Marines pretty much opposite this unit here. You've got Guilliman in the centre with his Primaris and the Librarians. I like all your characters are very nicely guarded, and I can't shoot at them until they are the closest unit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the idea was putting these in the middle. It's Gilliman now, because that was the problem. Is in deployment, you were getting all your stuff down before me, and it was like, oh, okay, where do I go? If I go in the middle, it's a safe bet. Then I can go wherever. And then Librarian's just there to start trying to buff stuff. So.
Your last unit is the Rhino that went down, and that has got the other 10-man squad inside. Now, we've done the rolling off for the first turn a little bit different. Normally, whoever sets up first gets to choose to go first or gets to go first. I set up first, but we've done it where there's an FAQ coming out, I think, when it's coming out with the chapter approved book later on this year. And in there it says that whoever sets up first gets to add 1 to their roll. And I rolled a 1, which gave me a 2, and Mike rolled a 6. So we've just done it that way. So Mike chose to go first. So we're going to go straight on to Ultramarines turn 1. Okay.
Right, so Ultramarines turn 1. Now I need to generate 3 tactical objectives, don't I? So let's see what I get for this. The first objective is defend objective 1. Score 2 victory points if you control objective marker 1 at the end of 2 consecutive turns.
Yep.
Okay.
It's over here.
Yep. So right next to you, so it's going to be a tough one. Second is hold the line. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone and your opponent has no models within your deployment zone at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
No, the objective cannot be achieved on your first turn, which is different to what it used to be.
Now you have to move out.
Well, I don't have to move out, but it means I've got a turn wasted just sitting back to get the 1 point.
So you either move out and lose your point, or you stay where you are and shoot.
And my final objective is no prisoners. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during your turn. If between 3 and 5 enemy units were destroyed during your turn, score D3 victory points instead. If 6 or more enemy units were destroyed during your turn, score D3 plus 2 victory points instead.
Okay, well I don't have 6 units, so it's going to be...
So...
that's not bad, you can achieve all of that.
Yes.
Well, 1's going to be difficult.
Yeah, and I've got to hold it for 2 turns as well.
Well, come on over.
Okay, so first things first is movement phase. I have 12-inch movement on the Rhino, but I am going to advance with it as well.
Yeah, so see what you get for the advance.
It's a 4, so 16 inches.
If anyone says anything as well, it's probably going to come up. I've got black, you probably can't see it because it's so far away. It's because I've been painting black dragons and I'm slowly turning into one, a black dragon, so that's what that is.
Right, continuing movement then. We finished with your arm, yeah? Just checking?
Yes, finished.
Sweet. Right, 6-inch movement on on the Tactical Marines.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Come to me. I really should be playing Blood Angels. Because in my head, every time I'm doing it in that, what is it, Dracula voice, Transylvanian voice, I always think, come to me. Probably not a very good vampire.
No, that wasn't what I got from that. And we will continue with the intercessors. And this is going to be the problem, is how do I do this? Because you're still going to be furthest away.
Left foot.
Is there any minuses to walking into terrain now?
No.
So I'm not slowed?
No, but you only get the bonus of cover if if the whole unit is fully within the base of that.
Well, I'm not really looking for the cover, it's just more of moving forward as to whether it's okay. So I will just pop everyone a little bit further forward. Gilliman is going to move forward, but I am going to make sure that he stays behind.
Yep. So
because although he's a big model, he's on the threshold for going over on 9 wounds.
So 10 wounds means you can be shot at. So he's quite well protected.
So it's just going to move there for now. Because looking at your armour, you've got to come forward.
Yeah, and I've got to, for me to get the edge on you there, I've got to kill this entire 10-man unit and be on this side for me to even target Gilliman. So it's going to be difficult to do in 1 turn.
My Librarian is just going to move up slightly as well, just there.
Okay, so that's your movement.
That's all my movement.
So in psychic phase, you've got no powers, have you?
Nothing that I can, that you're in range or is worth me putting on myself for now for bonuses. It's not really going to benefit me.
Okay, let's try shooting.
Yeah, let's try and shoot in. So we're going to start off with the tactical squad first.
Yep.
I'm going to fire my plasma cannon at the Custodes. So I don't think I can actually see your Lamb Raider currently.
So everything's going to be shooting at the Custodes then from that unit of tactical marines.
Yeah, sorry, everything's going to shoot at that.
Yeah, you have to
I forgot you can split everything now. So the plasma cannon, heavy D3, so I will be on -1 to hit you.
Yes.
But I will need to check the Gilliman's bubble. I think it's 6 inches though for me to get rerolls.
Yeah, I don't think you're in that.
No. So I'm getting 2 shots.
Yeah.
Needing
Let me just
4s to hit now.
Let me just see if you are. No.
Okay, so I'm on 4s to hit now.
4s to hit, yeah.
Because of the -1. Neither of them hit.
Okay. Bolt guns now, these aren't in rapid fire range.
Okay.
What did the sergeant of that squad have? Is he just got a bolt gun as well?
and a power fist.
Okay, so well, how many is that? And you've got a melter gun as well?
Yeah, melter guns aren't in range.
Oh, okay.
It's short range, the melter stuff.
I thought they were 24.
Multi-melter.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots of bolters then.
Main range with all of them, was I?
24 inches, yeah.
Fair enough.
I imagine so. Oh no, the back two aren't. So 2, 4, 6 shots. I was giving you
and then, yeah, 6, sorry, because of the melter gun. 6 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not, that's half of them.
Okay.
And then strength 4 toughness of yours. Okay, so it's 5 now. 1 normal save to make.
2 up. Come on, buddy. Yes, roll a 6.
I thought you'd roll a 1 then.
You expected it.
From you, yes.
Rest of the shooting, then you've got Primaris and you've got Gilliman. So Gilliman's got 24-inch range. He is in range of the Land Raider if you want to shoot that instead.
He will probably take his shots at that because there is nothing else for him to do.
Let's do that first or the Primaris?
We'll do the Primaris first.
Okay, 13-inch range.
30-inch, so we know I'm in range. I'm not within rapid fire though, so it's going to be 1 shot, I think, on bolt rifles.
Yeah, 5 shots altogether.
Okay, that's neither 3s. I am getting to re-roll though because I am within Gilliman's bubble.
6 inches, yeah.
Which means I get to re-roll, for Ultramarines you get to re-roll to hit and to wound. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 3s to hit, so 3 hits so far, re-roll those. All hit. Strength of a bolt rifle.
It's 4 versus 8, so you're going to need 6s. Yeah. You are re-rolling.
6s with roll.
Yeah.
So there's 1 6 there so far, and re-roll the rest. 1 save for you to make at -1.
So it's now a 3-up save. Saved. I'm so close. This is such an elite army, any wound is precious.
But what's mental though, I found it is, you got bolt guns with bolt rifles, just like, you've got to make saves on your Land Raiders and vehicles now. It's just like, it's a bit bizarre.
Gilliman now though.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to have to check. 3 shots.
Oh, check your rules.
But that's what I was going to do.
Check your rules. So 3 shots, 2s to hit.
Reroll the 1. All hit. Strength 6.
5s to wound.
I am re-rolling them to wound though as well.
Yeah.
1 wound at -1.
3 up. Saved.
Of course. I believe that is all of my shooting.
Has he got a pistol? Or has he got a gun that you can shoot around?
I don't think he's actually got a gun. I've given him a 4 stave.
Got a stick. So charging, you've got nothing in range, so that's your turn over.
Yes, that's the end of my turn 1. I obviously didn't keep things in my deployment zone, which, because if it's the first turn, I can't earn it. So later on in the game, I could decide to come back to just pick up that point.
12 inches, isn't it? Are you literally?
You have to be completely within it, so it's not just inside. Objective marker 1, still not close enough for that, and destroy a unit I haven't done. So I will keep hold of my objectives for now.
Okay. So on to turn 1, Custodians now then. Okay, so I get my cards, let's see what we have. Mission critical objective. When this tactical objective is generated, roll a d6, score 1 victory point if you control the corresponding objective marker.
You got to roll a 3.
2, which is your side.
It's over here.
The one that Gilliman's sitting on. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Fun times.
This is one thing to point out as well, is I don't, as far as the Marines go, because these are all troops.
Oh, if it was controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn and you control it by the end of your turn, score D3 points instead. So if I can wipe you off that, you're on.
You have to wipe me off it, because if I have any of my troops there, I score it over you.
I'm scoring. Troops.
Oh, okay. But your Land Raider card.
Next one. Oh, can't even do that one.
What is it?
Score D3 plus 3 if you control every objective marker on the battlefield at the end of your turn. I haven't even got enough units to capture every objective, so that one's getting thrown. Remind me to discard.
Turn it sideways and so you know.
I'll turn it upside down.
Okay.
And then the last one, score 1 victory point if you control mission objective 2 at the end of your turn. Okay, movement phase. I kind of need to go towards objective number 2.
Yes.
Now, I can get out here. I can get out and then move 6 inches. I can then shoot.
You can disembark, and you have to do now before the vehicle moves as well.
But I kind of want to stay inside it because when Gilliman punches me in the face, it's got to hurt.
Yes.
Now I get my normal 10-inch movement, so I'm going to be a little bit crazy here, and I'm going to drive.
Do you suffer a minus to your shooting with the vehicle if you're moving?
Because I have power of the machine spirit.
And that affects all guns, not just one.
Well, it does not suffer the penalty to hit rolls for moving and firing heavy.
Oh, okay, sweet.
The Yeah, twin heavy bolter and twin las cannons are all heavies, so they're absolutely fine. Then the units down here, 6-inch move now. 6-inch will get me to there. I'm not going to be able to charge you from that distance anyway.
Nope.
But I'm not going to advance because I then can't shoot either. So we're just going to move all of this forwards. Right, I'm going to cast Smite then. So from the non-Emperor one, I forgot which psychic powers I gave me in the army list, but from now on, because I'm not cast anything next to each other, the Emperor Palpatine model, which I'm saying is the Emperor, is you're having the gaze of the Emperor. The other guy's got terrifying visions. Gaze of the Emperor. Ooh, terrifying visions is -2 leadership. I'm going to cast that first.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast that on the tactical squad. This makes your leadership -2, and it's a 7 or more to cast. So it's quite high. Failed it with a 4. Now re-roll. Is it worth me re-rolling that?
It's first turn.
You re-roll both dice for a psychic test as well, don't you?
Do you?
Same for charging. You don't re-roll one of the dice now. You roll both of them.
No, that was something to do with orcs.
Okay, there's a bit of a delay there. We've looked into some of the rules there for the FAQ. It does say when you're rolling, when you get re-rolls, you have to re-roll. If say I'm doing a charge or a psychic test or anything like that, you roll both dice. If you're re-rolling it, you have to re-roll both of them again. Yeah. Unless it specifies that it's anything different. The stratagem says specifically you're allowed to re-roll
one dice.
Okay. So I'm only going to roll the 1. If anybody's found anything different, let us know, because we'd like to play it whichever way it's supposed to be done. Yeah. But it means that psychic tests and charges and anything like that wouldn't be re-rolling both. But in this case, we're going to do the 1. Yeah. Because I've failed.
So that's going to be special rules that say you can re-roll it.
Yes, I imagine so, yeah. I'm not going to re-roll that test because it's 2 2s, it's quite low chance to get the cast that I need. The next one I'm going to do is Smite. It's going to be at the same unit. I need a 6, I think, for this, or a 5? 6, so I've got that off. I think you are within 24 inches. No, you're not. So you can't stop that. Now you take D3 mortal wounds. Have they only got 1 each?
Yes.
So they're dead regardless. It doesn't. Oh, mortal wounds do pass over. Forgot about that. So this one might be worth re-rolling. 3. So 3 of your guys are dead. That's insane. I forgot about mortal wounds passing through. I'm just so used to normal wounds not doing anything. Okay, that's psychic phase over. Shooting phase then. So what I'm going to start off with the shooting then is I'm going to fire my Custodian Guard here. So these have got the Guardian Spears.
Are these, I'm on 3, yeah, it's just 3 episodes.
Well, these are 24-inch range. I'm not within rapid fire range, so it's only strength 4. Okay. -1 AP with 2 damage. No, I'm not. I'm going to shoot Primaris. Okay. 2 damage each, so I'll kill a Primaris if you fail it. Yeah. Now, one of them is the Shield Captain, so he's hitting on 2s. It's 1 shot, 2s to hit. Hits. The other one's hitting on a 3. Hits. Now they're strength 5, strength 4, your toughness 4. So it's 4s to wound. 1 fails. I don't know whether to re-roll that. No, I'm going to save it because I've got the shooting from the last cannon.
And you said it's -1?
It's -1, yeah, so you've got a 4
up save. Which I pass.
Boom. That was a bit of guy killed. I didn't realise how good the Guardian Spear shooting is. That is a Primaris dead every shot. Yeah. That's the shooting from that unit done. I'm now going to do the Land Raider. Because it's not suffered any wounds, it hits on a 2. So I'm going to fire the heavy bolter shots at your tactical squad. Okay, yes. I'm going to fire both of the twin las cannons at your Rhino. Yep. Even though that's on that side, they've changed it, so it's that's fine now, which is a bit weird, but also glorious at the same time. So I'm going to do the heavy bolter shots first of all. It's 6 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. Okay. 2s and 3s. 1 missed. And 3s. 1 missed. So 4 saves. This is at -1.
-1. So 4 4-ups. I passed 2. So how much damage?
1 damage.
So 1 damage. So 2 more dead.
Now I'm doing all my shots depending on what damage it's got. That's why I've done it, because that's only got 1 damage each. The maximum I can kill is 1 per shot. Yeah. There's no point shooting las cannons at it. The reason I did the Guardian Spears at the Primaris instead was because it's 2 damage, so it could kill a Primaris Marine. Yep. I'm starting to learn now that you need to shoot your weapon profiles at the right stuff to get the maximum out of them.
Yeah, but you can put a twist in the works if it might be that you need them off a certain objective though as well, and then it's worth doing.
And it's fun to blow like aliens' heads off with las cannons. Right, las cannon. Now this is at the Rhino.
Rhino.
So 2 shots per one. This is 2s to hit you. 1 missed. I'm not going to re-roll it because I might want to re-roll the damage. Then it is 3s to wound because it's strength 9, toughness 7.
7, yeah.
3s to wound. All 3 have gone through.
Okay.
Now the AP on this is -3.
-3. Now on the Rhino, the save is a 3-up, so I'm going to be on 6s.
3 6s.
They all go through.
Okay, are you re-rolling any?
No.
So this is D6 damage. I'm going to check. D6 damage per shot.
Okay.
So 3d6. 14 damage.
That is enough to get rid of it. Does it explode?
You need to roll a 6 then.
You want me to roll a 6?
You're going to re-roll it anyway.
It's a 1.
Alright, okay. Right, so because this is the first time we've used transports in the new edition, we've just read the rules for transports. So even though it didn't explode, because it's been destroyed, every person that's on that transport rolls a dice, every model, and any ones you basically are slain.
So I'd have to. So if it had have exploded as well, I'd needed to roll for the disembarking, and then if it had been a 6, I'd have taken the additional mortal wounds as well. Then
potentially, I don't know which way. You'll have to let us know. Which, you know, if you do the explode result and it doesn't affect. But then they're inside it, it has to affect it. I don't care what people say.
Well, the explosion resource is anything within 6 inches.
Yeah, I know, that's D3 mortal wounds as well. The explode is harsher than, oh no, this slays it. So any ones, you basically die.
Okay. Not a single one. I have just rolled 10 dice, haven't I? Yeah, no ones at all.
Okay, now you set up 3 inches away from the Rhino, within 3 inches.
Within 3 inches, okay.
Cool. Okay, so that's the end of my shooting.
First blood.
First blood as well, yes. I'm just thinking I could charge you. I could charge you with the Rhino, with the Land Raider.
From inside it?
The Land Raider can charge.
Oh, the Land Raider could charge, yes.
And I can charge the unit, which means you get Overwatch, but you can't shoot me next turn if I manage to get into combat with you. Unless you fall back and
I fall back.
Shoot.
I'm Ultramarines, which means I might.
Oh, you can shoot, you can fall back and shoot.
Shoot, yeah.
Regardless. Oh, tactics. You know what?
Well, there's a melter and a multi-melter in that unit.
Oh, okay. That's harsh. I'm going to charge now. It's better than...
You are going to charge?
I'm going to attempt it.
Okay.
You're going to get Overwatch with your special rule on the multi-melter, but you're going to not get the extra rule on that. You know, it's within half range.
Yeah.
So do your Overwatch.
Okay, if I do all my bolters first then. 6s to hit.
Yeah. How many is there altogether?
That was 6, the 16 because it's rapid fire. So 8 guys there.
Yeah.
Doubled.
Even the sergeant's got a bolt gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go on. How many
6s? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's above average.
It's not too bad. Toughness?
Strength 4, you're going to need 6s, toughness 8, I believe. Yeah, toughness
Yes, a
8.
double to 6s. No wins in that.
Now you've got the big gun.
We've got melter gun and the multi-melter.
Okay, so start with the multi-melter. You need a 6 to hit with this.
Yes.
Yep.
So let's see if that... The multi-melter we're doing first, yeah?
Yeah, the big one.
Okay.
Which does get extra damage because you're within half.
That's 1. Then we'll do the melter gun. So 6s. No, nothing.
Thank God, so nothing's happened. I just need to roll a 5. I rolled an 8.
No, you're definitely in.
I'm going to drive it there, so I'm still able to get out this side. You're going to be able to charge me a bit easier next turn if you were to do so. Combat then, with a Land Raider. So pile in 3 inches. Now it's piled into you. I get 6 attacks. I don't even know why I've done this. This is just daft. I think I've only got 6 attacks. These are 6s to hit you. I failed every single one. That is not worth using reroll, but consolidation, I'm staying where I am. That is the end of my charging at least.
So I might have only actually got 5 guys in range.
Okay.
So 2, 3,
you have
4,
to be within an inch. You just have to be
5,
within
6.
an inch of somebody who's in base contact, basically.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to be, all of those should be able to attack. Is that your maximum 3-inch pile then?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them are within an inch of somebody in base contact. So the whole unit gets to attack.
Oh, okay.
That's the way the rules are, my friend. So you get all of those. So it's 11 attacks.
11 attacks. Hitting on
3s.
3s? Is it 3s or 4s?
3s.
Really?
Yeah.
For a standard marine, are you sure?
Yes, they're not standard, they're big superhuman marines.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not getting re-rolls because I'm not close enough to you. Just checking.
There's a lot of 2s there.
Yeah.
So I roll it.
And then I'm strength 4?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing.
Cool, so we both did nothing, I drove into you, I missed.
Indeed.
And you slapped yourself against the side of my Land Raider. Why are you grimacing? Do you not like the idea of being slapped?
No, I don't.
Morale on your tactical unit.
Yes.
You lost 5.
I get to reroll this as well, don't I? So there's 1 dice.
Yeah.
I want low for this, don't I? There's a 4. Sergeant is... Yeah,
so
8.
at the minute, you will lose 1 Marine. But you do have an initial no fit, so you can reroll it. It's up to you whether you want to risk it.
I'll use the reroll.
Yep.
Like the invasion and if
Roll a 6.
1.
Damn!
So
you lost nothing.
I'm good.
Okay, so they're dead, that's all. That's the end of my turn, turn 1. In terms of objectives, I can't really get to objective marker 2 right now. Oh no! Hold 1 second now. I could have actually done it. I'm holding it, but you're also holding it with a troop choice.
So
Minor troop choices, does that technically mean...
Yeah, we're both there, we're both troops, so I mean you weren't holding it.
But I've got more models within range, technically. That's even if it counts as these being controlling it, because they're inside the Land Raider at the minute. So they might not count as a controlling unit until they're outside of the transport.
I remember in 7th they did.
We'll have to find out. Let's say they're not.
I can't remember.
Because
Okay,
otherwise I probably would be capturing that. Because I've got technically 5 models within range of that objective marker, and you've only got, well, less than 5.
Well, they wouldn't all be stood in that one spot in the corner, would they?
If it counts as any part of the vehicle,
okay.
That's the rules-wise. That's what I'm saying, we're not going to count it.
Yep.
That. But we need to find out. For now, we're going to move on. I don't hold that objective, so both of those points are ignored. I'm getting rid of this one, which I cannot score anyway.
Okay.
So that's going to go off the table, and now it's on to your turn 2. I've scored 1 point for First Blood.
First Blood, yeah. Right, so Ultramarines turn 2. Movement first.
Yep.
Right. So Librarian is first. Actually, we'll use the see-through stick, makes it easier. So Librarian is just going to pop over there just a bit. Still staying furthest away.
Yep.
And yeah, I can move all of these just up a bit. These trees are a little bit annoying for moving.
You're going to have to back up with that.
How close can I go to? Is it 3 or within 1 inch?
You have to be more than 1 inch away from
More than 1 inch.
Are you going to retreat with that unit that's in combat with the Land Raider right now? Because otherwise you can't shoot at the Land Raider because it's in combat.
Good point.
So you want to retreat, right?
Yes, I will be.
That's a friendly
falling back.
Little tip before you...
well, we always try to help each other out, don't we? So.
One day we won't. It'll be a bitter game.
So 8 inches to get him, which would get him round to the...
It's going to saunt around the outside. With a bit of swagger. Get in the bird.
These are going to move up as well.
Oh dear. I was just hoping you were going to leave them out so I could just shoot Gilliman.
I was thinking about this. I was just going to leave them there so I wasn't -1 with the plasma cannon. And I thought, Gilliman will just be left there then. These are going to fall back as well.
Yep.
Do I just fall back my normal movement?
Fall back normal movement, you're at -1 to hit. And another -1 because you're moving with a heavy weapon, so the multi-martyr will be at -2 to hit.
Yes, it will. And I won't get the re-roll because I'm not going to be close enough.
No. But if you stay in combat, you won't be able to shoot the Land Raider.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to sacrifice that.
Onto the psychic phase. Now, what can I actually do?
You've got 2 spells, you've got... Which one are you starting with?
Null Zone.
Well, you've got 3 spells, but you can only cast 2.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Null Zone first, which casts a value of 8, which means any enemy unit within 6 inches of the Psyker can't take an invulnerable save.
Okay.
So let's try and cast that on an 8.
Yeah.
I cast on an 8.
Okay, so I lose my invulnerable save for everything within 6 inches of that Librarian, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's nasty. Next spell.
Could be handy against Custodes.
I'm going to kill
And next one is Veil of Time.
Yeah.
Which means a unit of my choice, they'll get to reroll charges and advances, I think it was.
6 or more to cast it, and you're doing this on Gilliman?
Gilliman, yes. Okay. It's cast on a 7.
And I still can't stop that, so he has re-rolling charges then.
Okay.
Shooting phase then.
Yeah, see now my plan is with this is, how many wounds does the Land Raider have?
16.
60. I don't think I can actually get rid of it, was how I was hoping. I was hoping I could shoot to bits, get rid of it, get my charges in against the what's names. You have no invulnerable save, and then wipe the unit out. But I don't think that's going to work this way now. Okay. So on to shooting. Plasma cannon is going to shoot at the Land Raider.
Yeah.
the rest of the unit, well, bar the multi-melter because I don't think it's the melter gun because it's not within range.
Yeah.
The other two
Are you
bolts.
sure that melter gun's not got along the range and you're saying it has?
12 inches on a melter gun.
I thought it was longer. So plasma on the Land Raider and the other one, the other 3 bolters at the Custodians? Or
yes.
Yeah, okay. So plasma first of all, -1 to hit. And it's D3.
So D3 shots first.
Yeah.
Is 1.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't count. It's not rolling to hit, so I don't get to reroll that from Gilliman, do I?
No.
But I
use your command points.
I think I'm going to use one of my command points for that. What a waste. Okay, so
one. Same as I always do with these rerolls.
So 1 shot at -1.
4's rerolling because I kill them.
Yep. Hits on a 4.
Yep. What's your strength?
Strength 7.
Yeah. So we need 5. So strength 7, toughness 8. You need 5s to wound me.
5's rerolling. That's a 6.
Oh dear.
At -3. And
I don't get my invulnerable save. Because of the librarian's trickery, my normal save is a 2.
Oh, the Land Raider has an invulnerable save as well. I didn't even know that.
That's why you buy a Custodian one. So I have a 6 up, is it? -3, did you say?
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5 up. I have a 5 up, and if I fail that, I roll a dice and I have a 6 up after that. So 5 up first of all. Failed. Do I wait? Oh wait, 6 up. How many damage? 1. Oh, I'll take it.
I just realised, I thought plasma cannon did more damage than that.
It's because it's the D3 hit. And it's tiny.
Yeah.
So he has 15 wounds left.
3 bolt guns into the Custodian.
And this might be rapid fire as well now. Yeah. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4.
Rerolling as well.
Rolling 5 to hit.
So 3s.
That reroll is
reroll.
Isn't it?
Well, this is something really been with the good guns yet. This is just the standard. So 1 miss so far.
And then 5s to wound because of the toughness.
Rerolling as well.
Yeah. It's a lot of.
4 saves to make.
4 saves, and these are minus nothing. So this is just 2 up. Save them all, so it's fine.
It's not like you to actually make saves on 2 up.
That's 2 up. Every time my heart's like, save, save.
Primaris can take all of their shots at the Land Raider as well.
Yeah, rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, again wounding on 5s.
With rerolls.
I hate rerolls. I hate Gilliman.
Yeah, that's all here.
So 10 hits, 5s to wound. Rerolling because of Gilliman. I am going to hate Gilliman more than I did before.
It's a good job he's going to be in your team then.
Still hate him. I'll kill him on my team. Oh god.
5 saves to make at -1 from a bolt rifle.
So 5 3-ups. So failed 2. And I get to re-roll. I get 6s now.
What's the 6s for? Is that just a special roll?
Venerable rule. I failed them both.
Okay.
That's another 2 gone through. I'm not re-rolling that. So he's down to 3, 13, 14 wounds now.
Still shooting.
10-man squad.
Yeah, they're going to have to be at the Land Raider.
Okay, so you got your multi-melter first of all, the big one that's at -2. This is 1 shot needing a 5 to hit.
He'll be a 5 to hit now, yes.
Yep.
It doesn't hit. What did I use the command dice for?
You re-rolled shooting. You re-rolled.
Was it shooting?
Yeah, it's a shooting phase. You've already done one, so you can't.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was I used it for.
It was the D3 plasma shots. You roll the 1 and then you try to re-roll it to get more shots.
Okay. Melter gun now.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
Cool.
This is not going well at all.
Now the rest are in rapid fire, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14,
16.
16 bolter shots at 4s to hit.
And see if the bolters do better again. That's what happened with the Intercessors. It was their bolters. My big guns are doing nothing.
Being able to shoot once you've backed out of combat just because you're Ultramarines is a nice rule though.
Yeah. Okay. I am at -1, you said. Yeah. That is 11 hits so far.
Okay.
Then, is it 5s to wound? 6s. 3 saves to make.
3, that's not bad for bolt guns. 3 2-ups, which I probably will fail. This is how you take down. Yeah, 1 gone through. I get the 6 up to ignore. No, that's another wound. I hate needing 6s. You know, unless you've got orcs. So anyway, next Your librarian, he hasn't got a shot, has he? He's
No.
just got his staff, so it's chargers then.
Gilliman's still got his
Gilliman,
shot.
Oh, who's he shooting at? Land Raider? Or does he want to kill some guard?
I think it's a waste to me keep. I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to. If it's a mistake, then I know for the next.
The Land Raider?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 hits, two's to hit.
3 shots. I think I'm with him rapid fire as well.
6 is them.
Just gonna double check. Rapid fire 3, 24-inch range. So
Okay,
yes.
so 6 shots altogether. This is going to be nasty because these are 2 damage each.
Hitting on 2s, re-roll him. All hit. Strength 6, I think it is.
Yeah, so 5's re-roll him. This probably will kill me. This is how devastating he is. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike.
That is 5 wounds.
At minus.
-1.
Oh, 5 3-ups. Failed 2. Now, do I re-roll one of these first? Still got a lot of wounds left. But you could do 4 damage to me at the minute. I'm on 13 at the moment. So I'm going to use a command point and I'm going to re-roll one of these.
Okay.
Saved.
Okay.
And then this one, I get a 6 up because it's gone through.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Failed. So he's now lost. So he's on 11 wounds now.
Okay. So on to charges,
Yep.
which you will get to Overwatch. So
6s.
remember, yeah, but I want to remember that beforehand.
Yeah.
Tactical squad is going to charge you.
So heavy bolters, 6s to hit. 3 hits. Why can that not be las cannons? I'm going to do the 4 las cannons at the same time.
Yeah.
None. These are 3s to wounds. 1 wound, -1 to your end, so 4 up save.
I lose 1 guy.
Okay. Then you've got your charge, which I don't think you can fail. Well, yeah, you could. No, you've easily.
So that's 9.
Yeah.
9 inches.
Librarian?
So you've Overwatched now, so you can't do it again because
Yep.
I made it in. Librarian is
3, failed.
Ooh.
You can re-roll it though, because of your. This is just.
See, Gilliman has the re-roll already for his charges.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's 1 dice, isn't it?
Yeah, one of them, so you need 1. If you remove your dice as well. Your command dice.
Oh, yeah. I was going to do it after,
Another one
but... and there's 1 again, so it's failed. What a waste. Intercessors. Going to move in as well.
What did you roll?
4 inches, which they get him.
That's very close.
Just about.
Not much there.
Should I roll for Gilliman as well now?
Yeah, you're going to struggle to get most of those intercessors though. Oh no, saying that, you'll be fine. Yeah, Gilliman.
That is 6 inches. Okay, so Gilliman has made that in. Also, the intercessors moved it to
4.
get him, but they don't get to go that far.
Which one are you activating first then? You get everything before I do anyway.
I think it needs to be Gilliman first.
Okay.
I have 6 attacks. I'm going to attack you with the Emperor's Sword.
Okay, so 2s to hit them.
Rerolling as well. Reroll that 1. So all of them have hit.
This is strength 8, so 4s to wound me.
6s become special.
Yeah, any 6s.
I'm going to reroll as well on this.
Yeah, so any, roll it first, then we'll say which happened. 4s.
Oh, there is a 6 there,
Okay.
but it's 4s I need, isn't
Yeah.
it? So we have 1 hit there, and then I reroll them 4. That's better.
Oh, God.
So 1 hasn't. So there is 3 normal that have gone through, and then there is 2 6s.
Okay, so I need to save these first. It's -4, which gives me a 6-up save.
Oh. Okay, I'll wait till we've got to the next bit.
What?
I was going to say, with the mortal wounds, do you even get to save that? Because that's as decent.
Where's the mortal? I'm doing the normal ones first.
Yeah, okay.
So first then, so these are 6-up saves followed by 6s.
Yes.
And these are how much damage? These are 3.
Yes.
Oh. So my saves are done differently, aren't they? It says roll a d6 each time this model loses a wound, so I'm going to have to roll them individually afterwards. Yeah. So I need to save 6s, then I do an individual save for each one of these that they break down into. Yeah? That's right.
Yeah, so you need you got 3 saves so far.
3. Oh, there's 3 and then 2
and then there's 2 of the 6s.
Okay, so 3 6s. Saved 1.
Okay.
Now, these, if I don't want to re-roll it, do I want to re-roll No, it's a
So these are your special save now?
Now this is the 6s, but these break up into 3 wounds each. So
Okay.
I roll 6 dice now,
Yeah, okay.
and any 6s I ignore them.
Yeah.
Otherwise that much damage goes through. All of it. So that's 6 damage gone through. I'm now down to 5 wounds on that Land Raider.
Okay.
Now this next one, I'm definitely dead. This next one is same again.
Just out of curiosity, how does this work? Because that save that you have,
Yes.
is that against mortal wounds as well?
Each time this model loses a wound.
Oh,
Yeah, so I
a
lost
wound,
the
so
wound.
yes, yeah, okay.
So I need 6s to save the 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Save both of them. 2 6s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that means if you roll a wound, roll a 6. If it inflicts more, if it inflicts D3 mortal wounds in addition. So now I still take the D3 mortal wounds, even though those 2 wounds didn't actually wound me.
So I need to see what the...
You roll 2 D3. This is really confusing.
Okay, yeah.
So I apologise. Now you roll 2 dice to see how much damage I have to save on my other 6-up save.
5 and a 4, so that'd be 5 mortal wounds.
3, 4, 5. So on these, I need to roll 6s to save the mortal wounds, which is annoying because I blocked both of those attacks.
yeah.
So I don't know technically if this actually stopped it. I don't think it did. It just says...
This is an addition.
It says if you roll a wound roll of a 6 or more for this weapon, it inflicts D3 mortal wounds in addition. Oh, I'll have stopped it, so it wouldn't. You've done the wound,
Yeah.
but I've stopped the actual attack. It could
But
go
it's
either
an
way.
addition. I don't know. It's how you...
You've
how
done the
you read
wound.
it.
If you roll a wound of 6 up, you have done.
Did 2.
It inflicts D3 mortal wounds in addition to its normal damage. I've saved the normal damage. Let's just go with I've got to save this.
Yes.
It could go either way, we don't know which way, but 6 is to save. Come on, just 1.
Has it gone?
You did 5 wounds, which is enough to kill it.
Right. Does it blow up?
Now I roll a dice and
Don't blow up.
on a 6. No, but I'm very tempted to re-roll it. I'm so tempted to re-roll this.
But bear in mind, it would affect you as well
I
inside.
don't care.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff within range.
Yeah, you've got... Well, bear in mind is that these 2 Primaris would be there as well.
Yeah,
So everything would be... The only thing that is not in range
librarian probably.
was within 6... No, he's within 6.
So it's a 6. I'm going to roll it because it's quite...
Okay.
If I roll a 6... No. I really wanted that to be a 6.
You paused for a second. I was like, what is it?
I really wanted that to be a 6.
Okay.
Boom! That's gone. And now I roll a dice, yeah.
And on any ones, a model is dead.
So you don't. So no invulnerable
just dead.
saves against this. So just any ones that are dead. They're all alive.
Reroll them.
Dear. Everything else is out of range. Combat ends. So that was quite, you've killed my Land Raider this turn. Have you got anything
Hopefully
else?
we do, like, as far as like Gilliman's thing, because it is a bit of a confusing one because of obviously I have that extra rules to it.
Yes.
But then you've got your own special rules for extra saves and stuff, so it's a bit of a...
Yeah.
It's an odd one.
It could have been that Land Raider stayed alive, but I think the rest of your attacks could have potentially taken the last 5 off him.
Yeah.
You ignoring me on that, that in Librarian with his ignoring invulnerable saves is
I'll leave
massive.
that now because that makes a difference.
Yeah, it's massive, that is. You've got nothing else to do.
No, that is the end of my consolidation.
So your consolidation...
I choose if I want to consolidate.
You can consolidate, but if you move anywhere, you have to go closer towards those custodians, or you stay where you are. So you're in combat, basically, with me.
Okay, so that is the end of Ultramarines' turn 2.
Yes? You can't fail morale because you've only lost one guy.
I've only lost one guy. As far as objectives, I haven't held that for 2 turns. Although I think I'm in range to hold it, but you are holding it also, so that's not doing anything. Victory point at the end of your score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during your turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 victory point for that, yeah?
1 victory point for
Can I have
that.
1 dice and I'll put it over here with mine? Thank you.
So that one has gone, and then hold the line, which is to have 3 units completely within my thing. I'm going to discard that one.
Okay. So on to my turn 2 then, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, I get 1 extra card, score 1 victory point if your opponent failed a morale test during this turn. So I could potentially do it, but you've got a lot of rerolls there, so maybe not. Still going to keep the objective 2s. If I basically kill this mound here, I should win the game anyway. So I think it's just down to killing everything. Movement phase.
When you said this mound here, do you mean when you kill Gilliman?
Yeah, he's called a mound now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get the minus invulnerable save because I'm not going to be within 6 inches of him, which is quite tasty.
Will you not be if you pile in? Well, when you
pile in? Pile in that way.
Yeah, good point.
I won't pile in the wrong way. 6 inches on all of this. And I will shoot. These can't move because they have to pile in the pile in phase.
Yep.
So we'll straight onto the psychic phase. Now I have got 2 different spells. One of them is Terrifying Vision, so I can make a unit -2 leadership. Is it worth putting that on anything? I'm not going to shoot any. The pistols are all going to shoot at Gilliman, so I can't do anything else there. I'm probably going to kill that unit unless I don't shoot that unit. I'm going to do Terrifying Visions on the Primaris unit.
Okay.
Now this is a 7 or more to cast. I got a double 6, so I've blown myself up. This isn't my Warlord, luckily.
Okay.
But I think you can still stop this.
Yeah. I think I can only stop 1, I think. Am I like
24 inches, so it is in range. So yeah, if you want to stop this, go for it.
What was it again? It was going to give me -2
-2 leadership, yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So he suffers 3 wounds, which I don't really care about. He's just a psyker. So he's down to 1 wound. He's there to cast spells and take names, and he's done that. So because I haven't died, the psychic power is still in effect, so they're on -2 leadership. The second psyker is going to cast. Now his ability is draw a line 2d6 inches from the psyker for each model under. Basically suffers 4. Oh, I'm not going to do that. It's a line in through my own units.
Yes.
Smite at the normal Marines. 7. So you're probably going to stop that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all your psychic.
Yeah, it's everything.
Okay. So on a 7, well, I need to get an 8 to stop it, don't I? That's 9.
Cool. So they didn't do much this turn. Shooting then from the rest of the stuff. I have 10. No, he hasn't got a sword. So 8 shots with pistols. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 of these are hitting on 2s because it's the shield captain or shield brother, whatever it's called. So I'll roll those first. 1 missed. And the other ones are hitting on 3s. 2 more missed. It's either 1s or nothing. Strength 4. So 5s. 2 go through. It's -1 to your... No rend at all. So 2 save, is it?
No rend at all.
No rend.
Yeah, 2 save.
Yeah, 2 save. I thought these were more powerful than they are.
Passed them both.
So that's done nothing. So that's the shooting there. This custodian unit over here. I'm going to shoot the 2 spears at the... I'm going to shoot everything at the Primaris unit.
Okay.
The intercessors, I think.
Now, are these all counted as being in cover now because their base is a partial on it, or have they got to be completely?
They have to be completely within it, and they were all pushed forwards anyway, weren't they? Is that where they would be now?
Yes.
Okay. 12-inch range pistol on the bolt on this thing. So he's got 2 shots. Everything else is out of range. So I'm going to shoot 1 pistol and 2 spears at the Primaris.
Yeah.
And then the others at the normal tactical unit. Okay. So pistol-wise, 1 pistol. These are 3s to hit. Both missed. Then we have the Guardian Spears, which is 2 shots. I could have done the rapid fire, but I'm hoping I can shoot and kill them in combat, which is why I've not bothered. Although I should have just charged Gilliman. What am I doing? What am I doing?
You can still charge Gilliman.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking I ignore these with most of my shots because I could just charge that unit, but I may as well charge Gilliman instead. You don't declare, you just... Oh no, you do have to declare. I think you don't declare your charge, you roll it and then see where you want to go.
Yeah, that's not Sigmar.
So I need an 8. Which is still tempting because I could kill Gilliman. Anyway, I've got to carry on. I've already declared my shots. So 2 Guardian Spear shots. One's on a 2. Hits. The other one's on a 3. Hits. These are strength 4. So 4's to wound. 2 saves at -1. So 2.
And this is on the Primaris.
Primaris, 2 4-ups.
1 goes through.
1 dead. 2 damage per shot.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then on the tactical unit then, there's 2 more pistols shooting at the tactical unit. These are 3s to hit. All hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, so 4's to wound, 4 saves, minus nothing, no rend. This is the tactical unit, but it doesn't have a rend, so it's just 4 3-ups.
2 go 3.
And it's only 1 damage for this, so 2 dead.
So I keep them out? Yeah, we'll keep the melter gun in there just in case.
Now I also have, you're going to laugh, but I have got a las pistol on these guys, the Primaris.
Yep.
So there's 2 shots each, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. 1 hits, nothing. So las pistols, you've got to shoot him, you've got to see what happens. And then charges. Now, do I risk it? I need an 8. I'm going to risk it because I don't care about 3 Marines, whereas I do care about Guilliman.
So. Who are you charging with?
Guilliman.
Who
the Custodians. I'm not going to charge the Primaris.
That unit Custodes?
Yeah, you can't Overwatch, you're in combat.
Good point. It's not a pistol, is it?
You still don't Overwatch. 8. No.
I can't see what the other dice is.
So 3. So on the other dice, if I roll a 5 or a 6, I'm in combat with you. The dice, these rerolls haven't done anything for me this game, so
I've still got 4.
Oh dear. That means you could use 2 to interrupt the charging process. So even if I do charge you with this unit, you're going to interrupt one of them anyway.
Yeah.
So, and you will probably kill that second unit. So potentially it's not even worth charging them. No, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Last dice. I need to get a 5 or a 6. 4.
Okay.
I don't think there's any special rules like, oh, you run faster because you're really angry. So they failed the charge, they've done nothing. I think it was worth risking it. There's no point charging those tactical Marines. Combat wise, I've only got the 1, so I get to do my pile-in. So he's going to move around as much as possible. He is not in base contact yet, so he's going to shuffle around as well. Dude. And then the shield captain is there.
Making sure you're staying out of that range.
What range? Oh, I'm staying out of the yeah, I need that save. If I don't kill you this turn, that unit's dead because you'll remove my 3-up invulnerable save, which means dead Custodians. Okay, combat then. Now this is probably my only chance to do anything to you. Okay. This is a test of Custodians' might, whether they can take down a Primarch or not. I have 4 attacks with the shield captain.
Needs to do a leadership test first.
Why?
If you fail, you run.
Why?
Gilliman's rule.
What?
I'm like, yeah.
What?
How minded you? Carry on.
4 attacks with the shield captain. I get an extra 1 because I've got the banner.
Yeah.
So every guy gets an extra attack with his weapon. Now they're all swords, aren't they? The rest of them have got 3 attacks each. 2, 3 more swords, plus an extra attack each for the banner. I need more dice. Can I borrow some blue ones, please? Just for this is for the banner.
How many do you need?
4. And he doesn't have anything. He's just got fists, I think, because he. What does it say? Any custodian in the unit may replace its guardian spear with a vexilla and a power knife. Oh, he's got a power knife. But this is what I don't get. A guardian spear. Hold on. May replace his guardian spear with a vexilla and a power knife. Can I give I don't know if I can give a banner guy a spear or not, a shield. Any custodian not armed with a guardian spear may take a storm shield. It's an extra 1. Oh, okay. I'm 5 points over, I think, in this list because he automatically has the power knife, and I bought the storm shield as an extra. Unless what I'll say is he doesn't have a storm shield.
Right. Okay. Yes.
And I have got a model for that, so I can switch it out. No, he does have a storm shield. I'm just 5 points over. So let's say he hasn't got a storm shield for the sake of points. I could have made it work. Well, I was trying to get to 1,000 dead on. So he doesn't have a storm shield, even though it would be really decent for that. So his power knife attacks, he's got 3 normal, plus 1 for the banner, and they are slightly useless. Right, everybody's attacks are the same. They're all 3s to hit in combat, 2s to hit in combat. Wow,
Yeah.
better than I thought. So I'm going to roll them all together, apart from the power knife ones, which I'll do separate. I don't get any fancy re-rolls, I don't think. So I'm 2s to hit. Your toughness is what?
6.
Toughness, strength. Toughness, strength. Sentinel Blade is a strength user, so I need 5s to wound you, which is a shame. So 2s, then 5s.
Yeah.
1 missed, which you'd hope would be the case. And then this is where I'm going to fail. No. Right, we'll take out the misses. Okay, it's not bad. So you got 2, 4, 6, 7 saves so far, but I'm just going to roll the power knife as well.
Yeah.
Hits, it's again 2s to hit, all hit, and strength as a user, so 5s to wound you. 2 more go through from the power knife.
Okay.
Right, you have 2, 4, 6, 7 saves at -3.
I'll take my 3-up in then.
Oh, you got a 3-up invulnerable on this guy?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why did I do this? I don't know, Sam. Why did you do this?
You forgot about another thing as well with it.
What?
It doesn't matter if you kill me, there's a chance that I might just get back up
Oh
and
yeah,
hit you
stupid
anyway.
Gilliman rules, isn't it? 7 saves then, Mike, on 3-up. I can't. He hasn't even got a storm shield. What's that from? You got an iron halo.
I think
it's
it's
better.
I don't know if it's his armour. Armour of Fate. Gilliman has a 3-up invulnerable save. In addition, the first time Gilliman is reduced to 0 wounds, roll a d6 on a 4+, set him up again at the end of that the phase, as close as possible to
Which
his
you'll
previous
just re-roll
position.
anyway.
And I come back with d6 wounds remaining.
That's roll your dice. 7 dice, 3-up.
Okay. Should I do the 2 different damage profiles?
The other 2 are -2 to your AP with only 1 damage.
So I'll do those first.
So is that? Do you get a save against that?
I can choose my 3-up inmate, can't I?
3-up in one, yeah. Go on then. 2 3-ups.
Pass both of them.
Okay, and then you've got 7 3-ups. This is for the higher damage ones.
2 go through.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. So 2d3 damage, 4 damage. Goodbye, Custodes.
Which will
Goodbye,
put me down to 3 wounds. Hand wound count, please.
Hey,
Wound
3
count,
wounds.
I've got 9 wounds.
I've just done 4.
Well, these are just 6 damage.
No, I only meant 4. I thought I said 4. I shouldn't have said 6. Anyway, you're down 4 wounds.
So I'm down to 5.
You're down to 5.
Right, yeah.
What do you want? Wound count.
Wound count.
5 wounds. Now you get to activate back. That's horrific.
That will be Gilliman.
Yeah, go on then. Spank.
6 attacks, I think it was. Yeah.
This is not good. This is not good.
It will be with the Emperor's Sword again.
Okay. How many attacks? 6?
6. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling.
Yeah.
All hit.
Okay, strength.
+2, so 8.
3s to wound.
Re-rolling.
this guy's a monster, Mike.
All of them.
Oh,
to wound as well, isn't it? There's 2 6s there as well.
So you're saying they cause mortal wounds again, even if I save them? This is the thing.
Yeah, because it was to when you roll a 6 to wound, we
know.
have to inflict D3 mortal wounds in addition to its normal damage.
See, I don't know how you meant to stop that.
I don't know how.
Because you ignore invulnerable saves with those.
Mortal wounds do, yeah.
So how many normal saves do I have to do?
4 normal saves.
So these are 4 3-ups, yeah?
Yeah, because you're on your invent, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Failed 1.
Okay.
So that one does,
3 damage.
which is, luckily for you, how many wounds I have. It's devastating, isn't it? 3 wounds. Do I just take off the banner though? I'm thinking of just taking off the banner so I'm more effective with my actual attacks.
Okay.
I'll take off the banner.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't, because he didn't have a storm shield that time, did he? Yeah, I can't. I need to sort my list out. It's going to have to be him, because I was doing 3-up invulnerables, 2 saves, but 1 at a time. I'm going to have to do it on a shield guy then, storm shield. So 3 or more saved. Now he takes D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds.
1.
He's taking 1 mortal wound.
Right, so he's on 2 wounds, and then I'm going to do the last one on the same guy, 3 or more, saved. Now he takes D3 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
So he's dead. So even though I've saved both of those, your mortal wounds killed him, which we need that sorted so you know how to play him. Because if we go to the tournament and you're playing it the wrong way, that is changing it massively. Because effectively, those two wouldn't. He wouldn't have died.
Well, I haven't said that's how it works. That's just how we're going.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
We just need to get people on the internet to tell us how it actually works. So that's his attack's done. Pile in, consolidate, whatever. I can't consolidate because I should have done that in mine. So you can't move. You're already in base contact. Morale. I've got my custodians to do. Rolled low enough.
I can't fail the Primaris.
Got -2 leadership on those Primaris.
Oh yeah, it is -2.
So it's -3.
-3. Yeah, I can fail that. Yeah. 2, 5, I'm fine.
Rubbish. And then that unit. Can you fail the other unit? 6, 7, 8?
6, 7, 8.
No, you
Which
can't
equals
fail
it, so no, I'm fine.
Okay, we're unaffected. Points wise, I couldn't make you do a morale test, so that one was rubbish. That was useless, and I'm going to get rid of that this turn.
Because you did make me take a morale test.
No,
I
failed the morale
okay,
test. That's what I mean. There's two things there. I've even used a spell to try and do something. That's being thrown away, and objective 2's for the other one. And I'm not going to be able to kill Gilliman, I don't think. Not with the rest of this stuff, but I'm going to keep. I can only get rid of one.
Yeah.
So no points earned. It's onto your turn 2.
Okay. My turn 2. So Ultramarine turn. No, turn 3.
Is it turn 3?
Yeah, Ultramarine turn 3.
Okay, Ultramarine turn 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
100%.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because I started here, moved up there. Then
I believe
you blew it up. So my second turn, I charged you. I charged the tank, didn't I?
Yeah, okay. So your turn 3.
So my turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ultramarine turn 3. So I need to gain 2 more objective
Yes,
cards.
2 more. What do you get?
I have secure objective 3, which I'm
This
not
one?
sure. Okay.
Can do.
And defend objective 2. Score 2 victory points if you control objective marker 2 at the end of 2 consecutive turns.
Okay.
So at this minute in time, though, I'm not
We're both
controlling
troops, but I don't know if you have to hold more. If more people around it count as holding it. If your army is battleforged, all troops. Such a unit that is within range of an objective marker controls the objective marker even if there are more enemy models within range of that objective. If an enemy unit within similar range of the same objective has a similar... If an enemy unit within range of the same objective marker has a similar objective, then the objective marker is controlled by the player who has the most models within the range of it.
So you don't have that rule.
Don't all troops get that though? I thought that was the whole point of Battleforged. Now they changed it so all troops had Battleforged. Maybe they haven't then. Maybe I don't have Battleforged.
I thought Battleforged is when you took everything from...
No, what I meant was if you Battleforged and then you have troops, they count as...
Because any battle reports I've seen,
Objective secured.
I know they've said about the Marines thing, where it's because they're troops, they only need 1 guy there against 30 guys. And
even though I've taken troops, they're not objective secured then. Only Space Marine troops are objective secured, unless it's in the FAQ or the thing later on in the year, the book. We'll have to wait.
Right, so if that's the case, then that means I've held. Yeah,
you have to start it from when you hold it though. So that's this turn and then next.
No. Objective marker to so much.
You have to hold.
Oh, it's objective marker 1. Sorry, I'm thinking. But yeah, so.
Right. So your class so your guys hold that even though I'm stood on it. Okay.
I think so. I'm not 100%.
So would you have got that last turn then?
Well, they've been they moved. They didn't even move, did they? They stayed still. And they were there for...
So draw another card then. So
No. They've only been there for 1 turn.
Right. But do you need to hold it for 2 turns?
Yes.
Okay, so you held that objective last turn. At the end of this turn, you'll score a point even though I'm stood on it.
Yeah.
There's no point holding an objective then against Space Marines.
You've got to get them off it.
No, there's no point.
If it's the standard troops, then you've got to get them off it.
But you just walk over the objective and go, yeah, it's mine. Claimed. Yes. I get a point. Kill me. That's like... What does that make sense? Anyway.
Okay, movement phase.
Yes. Can't kill you with morale. Can't stop you getting objectives.
They're going to stay there.
Can't kill Gilliman because he comes back.
This is the thing, is we're going to find this with all armies. When they get a codex, they become...
But just objective secured on troops makes sense on everything, not just Marines. It's got to be in one of the books or an FAQ. We just need to check.
What it states in the book is whether an enemy has that rule as well, which says to me that they're referring to other Marines.
I think like Terminators might. I don't know. Anyway, movement.
Okay.
Kill. Mop up.
Mop up. It's going to be difficult to get rid of you still. No, I don't think it's going to be that easy.
You're going to go first this turn. You're going to kill the rest of those Custodes. It's that mortal wounds thing that is really hurting.
So just means I'm going to be within rapid fire range. They can stay there. These are going to be within 24 inches as well. The only person that's going to move is a librarian.
To get rid of my invulnerable save?
If I manage to cast it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Psychic phase then, so you're going to do that. Psychic
Yeah.
8 or more, this is so that you get rid of my invulnerable save, yeah?
Yeah. It was a null
field. Something like that, null zone.
Void? Null zone? It might be.
8 or more.
Okay, so casting on an 8, so it means anything within 6 inches of librarian isn't going to get run. That is double 1.
Okay.
Which is a perils, isn't it now? But does that mean it's still... no, because it would have failed to cast anyway. And a command dice isn't going to make me better.
Well, it stops you miscasting.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the only thing I'm really going to do on the side. Yeah, okay, so I'll use a command dice to roll one of them. And it's a 5, so I failed to cast that.
Yeah, but you haven't now perilled.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm safe on that. So my second psychic ability I'm going to try and cast, I'm going to cast onto Gilliman, which is Might of Heroes.
Okay.
Which means if I successfully cast it, I get +1 to my attack, strength and toughness, I believe it is. Strength, toughness and attack characteristic.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is cast on a 6.
Go on then. Let's cast again.
I've cast it on a 6.
I can't stop.
You just need a 7 to stop me.
You just need a 7? With my roll in? No. Roll a 6.
Okay.
Primaris for intercessors, what are they shooting at?
They're going to shoot a
Custodes.
Custodian unit.
So that's 8 shots?
I might be
within
rapid fire.
That's what I mean. That's why I was saying rapid fire. Yeah, they're all in rapid fire, so it's 8 shots.
8 shots.
3's to hit, 5's to
Re-rolling.
wound. Yeah, re-rolling because of Gilliman. Gilliman makes your army.
Yeah.
Gilliman is your army.
3s. With re-rolls. So move them to one side.
Or miss.
I didn't see what that one was.
I thought it was a 2-1-1-2. Did I?
Right, we're going to do that because they hit each other. So what you should always take the dice
5's
out.
to wound.
Re-roll him.
Re-roll him.
Re-roll him. There's a 6. Re-rolling these. 1 save to make it -1.
Saved.
Okay. Plasma cannon. So
This
D3.
is everything at the Custodes, by the way.
Yeah,
All of it,
everything.
D3.
2. I didn't move, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Not re-rolling. 1 hit.
3s, is it? Or 5s?
Strength 8.
3s.
It does wound.
Minus what?
-3.
-3. I'm going to take the invulnerable save on my Storm Shield guy. Failed.
1 damage.
Okay, that's fine then.
Now, is the melter gun within range? Yeah, he's within 12. So that's 1 shot there, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Hits.
Yeah.
Strength 8, I think it was.
3s again then. Same AP negative, I imagine.
I think it was -4 on this one.
How much damage? It's got to go against the same by 3 up. Saved, so it's okay. And then you've got 2 shots from your bolter.
3s, both hit. 5s to wound. 1 wound.
Saved.
Cool.
Now I'm rolling 6s. Now you've got this bolter unit here. Are they all shooting at the Custodes? You have to.
Yeah.
Now you're out of rapid fire.
Okay.
So you've just got how many shots? 16 bolters?
And the multi-matter.
Yeah.
So I'll do the multi-matter first. Our unit is the unit within 6 inches. Oh.
1 guy's within 6, so the whole unit gets re-rolled.
Yeah. So multi-matter at the Custodian unit. 3s re-rolling.
Re-rolling.
Hits.
3s.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Oh no, re-rolling.
Re-rolling.
Yes.
Saved.
Okay. And then it'd be all the bolters then.
Yeah. Well, the mouth guns out, so 16. And re-rolls. Re-roll hit, re-roll wound is filth.
16, I'm not with them rapid fire, am I? So it's 8.
8, yeah. With all
3s.
my feltiness. Re-roll in. Re-roll all those ones, mate.
I will. Thank you. So all of them?
Sold.
5s to wound. Re-roll it.
Oh, Mikey, Mike.
4 saves to make. Normal save.
4 saves.
Yes.
2 wounds. What I should have done, Mike, is I should have ignored Gilliman and I should have shot everything else off the table and left Gilliman
Well, you didn't really have a choice for Gilliman in it because I took the tank out.
I'm trying to give myself a reason why I did things. Combat.
Okay, yes.
Gilliman, 7 attacks.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do any charges.
Oh, really? Oh, I suppose you don't need it, you're going to kill me. Yeah, 7 attacks. I literally preempted that you're not going to do anything, you're just going to kill me with Gilliman.
Well, no, because what happens
step on my
is if I fail to do anything here...
Yeah, you're out of position again.
And I've charged with them, you could just turn around and hit all of them and wipe out all the rest of the shooting I've got.
Yep.
That's the problem.
7 attacks, Mike.
Yes. That's dirty.
I hate you. 2's to hit. 3 rolling. I hate you. So what?
Oh, here.
You're very slim chance of rolling a 1. Let's make it even slimmer.
Strength 9 now.
3's to win.
3's to win still.
Re-rolling. Any 6s?
Yeah, 2.
Of course there is. How many wounds?
Okay, so we have 5 normal ones for you to make.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
And then 2 would have the mortal wounds.
Okay.
So do you want to do the 5 first?
2 wounds. 2 go through.
2 wounds, and that's 3 damage each.
And then these are... He's dead regardless, because it's D3, so I can't...
No, I could...
2 5-ups, yeah?
Yeah.
Dead. Come on, let's drag you off.
Oh, poor models. Right, so that is the end of my turn.
Yeah.
If we've done this right, hopefully we have, for anyone that's watching, then I have scored 1 victory.
When I find that there's an FAQ for Gilliman so his mortal wounds don't go through, the Land Raider, the extra Marines,
it'll be a rematch.
And when we find out that normal troops have objectives secured now as well, you didn't get the point.
Well, this has been an agreement we've made between us.
Yeah,
It's not like it's done like this, I mean, that's it.
Salty, okay.
Right,
1 point because you've held objective 1 for 2 turns.
Which one, if you
These guys defended it heroically.
Where's 3 is over there. And score 2, which means you can just mark a 2.
For 2 turns.
I need 1 more turn on that. So I get 1 more victory point.
So you're on 2 now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to discard anything? No, I can achieve mine.
I'll discard 3. Your turn 3.
Oh yeah, you went first, that's why I was confused. Yeah. Right, my turn 3, I get score 1 victory point if at least 1 Psyker was destroyed. What's the point? You're just kind of having a little party, aren't you? Movement phase. What do I do, Mike? What would you do in this situation? Like, I continue to charge and try and kill Gilliman? That's what I'm doing.
I think the only thing I could think that you would do is you move where you're moving now, you shoot and kill them, maybe?
Oh, Mike.
Kill the tactical squad.
Oh, Mike.
Then...
Prepare for some mortal wounds coming your way, my friends. He's now the closest.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you might take some damage.
Are you sure?
From there to the... Oh, these. Crudder. Oh, no. Oh, I'm advancing with both of those then. Because they can still do psychic, they can't shoot and they can't charge. So the one at the front, 1 inch. One at the back, 3 inches. So let's say 3 inches. Oh, that's my warlord as well.
You're moving... Oh, no.
I'm moving him forwards just so I can get mortal wounds over there.
Okay.
And 1 inch, actually, you know what? 7. I think, do you choose or do you randomise?
Choose it. I'll let you choose.
Well, I'm killing my warlord for it, technically. Psychic powers?
Yes.
2 smites.
Okay, which one are you doing first?
I'm going to do my warlord.
Okay.
Because the other guy's only got 1 wound, so we'll leave that one open for shenanigans. I hate that word. Why did I say it?
I don't know. Emperor
Palpatine.
Yes.
11. Whew, I was close. 6 and a 5. Are you going to stop this?
So you're going to do... So you
stop me now.
That's still only D3 mortal wounds, yes?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll let that go through. Because you're the one who's smite again.
3 wounds, so he's down to 2.
Yeah.
Can Mr. Perils Explodey Head himself kill the Emperor? Not the Emperor, Gilliman. 5. Is it a 5? Roll your dice, see if you stop it. I've got nothing else to cast. No. Right, let me see if a 5 is
But I could use a command dice at this point.
Oh, okay, well, hold on one sec. It's a 5, so you need to use a command dice to stop this then.
Yeah.
Yes!
Goes through.
So if I roll, this is where you need command dice. Anything other than a 1 or a 2. A 5. So he's now dead.
Oh no, I know what I should have done.
You've just wasted it in my
forgot the
phase.
command dice, yeah.
I just realised what you've done as well. It's still 50-50.
It's just at the end of the phase, yeah.
So on a 4 or more, he comes back to life. Is that the rule?
Yes.
Roll it. Okay, roll it. I don't want to see. I don't want to see.
I'm not even going to look. I don't know what it is. It's a 2. So
Yes!
It's a Slay the Warlord as well.
Oh, such a sigh of relief. That's one thing you cannot do in the tournament. Is whenever there's a chance for Guilliman to die, you don't use a command dice. You need the command
because I
dice.
forgot about it being in the same phase.
Yeah. I only realised when you said it, when you went command dice, I was like, yep.
It's going to make things tricky for me now.
I've got a chance now.
I've just got to hope that you start rolling badly and I'm rolling well.
I get objective, so 2 points for 1 point for killing the Warlord, yeah?
Yes.
He's not a Psyker.
No.
And I can't even take objective points from you, so I have to wipe you out. So shooting then, I've advanced, so I can't shoot my las pistols on them. I now have to deal with these and charge them. So I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot all of my shots, even though I could kill these Primaris. I don't want to. If I fail the charge, I'm done. 7-inch, oh, it's 6-inch actually, into 6. I shouldn't fail it. That is average, but we know what averages do. But otherwise, the Warlord's dead. But if I lose the Warlord, who cares? It's just a human at the end of the day.
My worry is your Custodes. I don't care about your Warlords and that. They're not what I'm worried about.
Right. Let me shoot. I don't care about these, but then I do care because there is a power fist there actually, and a plasma cannon and a melter gun. So I'm going to shoot all of my shots at this tactical unit here. Yep. No, don't do it, Sam. They're within rapid fire range. 2 Guardian spear shots at the Primaris. So those 2 of those, and then these 2 pistol shots from these guys out of this unit here. So now they're in rapid fire range. 2 shots from the shield captain shots, 2s to hit, both hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, so 4s to wound, 1 wounds. This is -1 rend.
So 4 upside.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Second guy, 3s to hit, 1 hit.
Is this on again?
Same ones. All fails to wound. I should have done it the other way. Anyway, 4 pistol shots at the tactical marines, 3s to hit, 2 hit. I'm getting really poor rolling nowadays. 4s to wound, both wound, double 1s. So this...
both wound?
Both failed, sorry, failed to wound. Done nothing in the shooting phase. Charging then. If I overwatch there, it's going to hurt. But then Librarian's got his... Did he get his invulnerable thing off, or did you stop? No, you failed, you miscast. So... it's a 6. That's just going to have to go with averages.
What are you doing?
Overwatch on the Primaris, because I'm going to charge.
You're charging?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are within rapid fire as well. How many have I got? Is it 4?
Yeah, so 8 shots, sitting on 6s, wounding on 5s.
No rerolls now.
Danger, danger!
2 hits.
5s to wound.
Nothing.
Charging. 9, yes. Now, I can't get... Even though I would have the range to get round there almost, I can't do it because otherwise you fail the charge, don't you? So we're going to have to...
Yeah, you have to say before you do it, you're charging both.
And then you get to overwatch with both. Okay, so activating the Custodians then. We've got the shield captain first of all. This unit doesn't have a banner because you can only have 1 banner per detachment, which I found out after I built the army. Didn't read that little special rule. 3 attacks, 4 attacks normal. He doesn't get any extra, what am I saying? And then 3 attacks for each of the others, which is 3 of them. I think it's very close. I think you probably will win, especially with the Librarian and then invulnerable removing.
I've got to do enough wounds to you, that's the problem.
Yeah, and you'll kill my things down here next turn as well. It's a shame. Anyway, 4 attacks. So that's, he's got a spear, and then there's one other guy with a spear, and then there's 2 swords. Sentinel Blaze. Okay, so this is Guardian Spear melee. It is +1 strength. I could have done with these on Guilliman. 2s to hit. 1 missed. And then this is strength 6, toughness 4, so still 3s.
Yep.
1 save, failed 2.
Minus.
Oh. -1. No, -3. -3.
So 6 of save.
Yes.
No.
So D3 damage. So 1's dead. So that's the shield captain's attacks. Then we've got the custodian with the other guardian spear. This is 2s to hit. I think it's 2s. Yeah, they're pretty nasty in combat. All of them hit this time. Now this is again strength 6, so 3s to wound. 2 went through. This is -3 again, so 2 6-ups.
Found both.
D3 for each. So the first one, 3. Yeah. And the second one, 2. So both of those dead. And then we've got the pistol, well, the sentinel blades. So these don't have the +1 strength. So it's, well, it's still 2s, then 3s then. 1 missed. Oh, 2 saves. But these are only minus... They're still -3. So 2 6-ups. 1 save. Yeah.
I failed the other one. Sorry.
You just cast a curse. This isn't going to wound you now. It didn't. It's 1 wound. That is it. So now my consolidate. I'm going to consolidate. So hold on a minute.
I'm still alive.
Hey, yeah, my end of my turn.
Okay.
Consolidate. So I can move towards the closest enemy model, which is him. I'm going to pile them in so they are actually in combat. So you don't fail the charge, but you don't get to shoot these.
No, I just fall back and shoot.
Oh yeah, you get to fall back. Forgot about that. But you're at -1 to hit. And if you don't choose to do that, your piling won't be as good. And now you get to attack back with your Primaris.
1 Primaris.
And your Librarian will get to attack.
If I do heroic intervention.
Yeah. Which you may as well. I can't attack you.
Good point. But it means then I have to fall back.
You're in combat anyway, so you may as well do the attacks. You're in combat with
Yeah, okay.
So I've got nothing else to attack, so you've got your Primaris dude. You may as well do him first. How many attacks do you got?
3 attacks.
Ooh.
3s and then it'll be 5.
Would have been nice if he died then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So Sergeant, hit on 3s.
Yeah.
2 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
Double 6, so 2 saves. Normal saves.
Saved them both.
Okay.
Now your Librarian.
Yeah. Now he has a 4th stave. 3 attacks. And the 4th stave is +2 strength, so strength 6, -1, and D3 damage.
So how many attacks?
3.
Hitting on 3s, yeah? Okay, do that.
So hitting on 3s. All hit.
Wounding on 3s because you're strength 6, toughness 5.
2 wounds.
Slapped down by a wizard. 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds. I think it was -1.
It's 3 up. So I'll take it on one of the Guardian Spears.
Okay.
The one that the banner isn't. Save them both.
Cool.
That's the end of combat then, isn't it?
Yes. So that would be the end of your turn.
You got morale first. Don't start getting out on this.
Oh, yeah.
Morale on the Primaris unit. I need you to fail it so I get a point.
So
Lost 3.
Yeah, so leadership 8, okay. 5,
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, I'm fine.
I hate you.
Have you?
I hate you. Are you sure they're 8? The Primaris normally get a downgrade, not an upgrade. Right, end of my turn then, because there's no other leadership to do, is there? So I've scored 0 points. I'm getting rid of that card where it makes somebody scared, because yours don't get scared. Your turn 4 then. My
turn 4, so I need 2 more objective cards. What have we got?
Look at
Scour the Skies. It's no good.
Okay.
It's your victory point.
One thing we'll say as well is we've always played this in terms of the cards. Even if you cannot score it from when you draw the card, if you know at the start of the game, we still have the card. It's part of the chance. So sometimes you'll have a card that does nothing. We just play it like that.
It's impossible. Like the flying one, I
physically impossible. If there's no flyers, because we've had games in the past where people have made lists where I think it was when we were doing the Heresy when troop choices didn't even count as troop choices, or they couldn't hold objectives whatsoever, which meant they could discard every single card because you had a really killy army which could never score objectives. So every time you drew one of these cards,
objective would just be like, you kill this unit. And
you get rid of them until it was kill something, and then they did really well. So we've always played it like this, and it's bad for both, but it's fine. What's your second one anyway?
Secondary one I picked up was score victory point if you control objective marker 2 at the end of your turn.
Oh, yeah, because you override me. I really hope, if this isn't...
if it's wrong, we apologise.
If it's objective secured, this is how much it changes the game though. Because I would have scored, what, D3 victory points this last turn from taking that from you. I'd have scored, you wouldn't have scored the point there. It's massive, isn't it? In terms of victory points, we're on 2-2 at the moment.
Yeah.
So, is it 2-2 or are you on one more now?
No, at the end of this turn, there's the chance of me picking up 2 points.
Yeah, okay. Go on then. Movement.
Okay, so movement, I'm going to be falling back with a lot of stuff.
Okay. Falling back with a shooting unit. Or are you doing everything running? Run away!
I think everything needs to fall back to be able to do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Okay.
Leg it.
So everyone's just going to move back that little bit. I don't really need to move that, so it's going to be -1 to everything, but...
Yeah.
And this unit here is going to do... What are they going to do?
You probably get more effectives from shooting them, but if you fail the shots, then you've got to charge, and then you're going to be tough charging. But then if you move, you're going to -1 to hit, aren't you?
We've got to remember they're 2 separate models as well.
But it is my warlord as well.
I think these are so dangerous, I can't risk them being alive.
Custodians, you're shooting everything at Custodians.
I think I need to.
Okay. So psychic phase then, null field I imagine is going to be the priority.
Null zone.
Null zone.
Yes.
8 or more.
Yeah.
Failed.
Failed.
Reroll. It's quite.
Do you know the one thing I have forgot all about?
What?
Because I'm used to using the indexes and that. It's all of the stratagems that are available to the Space Marines. And I've been forgetting about every single one that's possible to use.
Yeah, I don't think there's many though.
There's a lot.
But you would have been able to use that benefited. Most of them are reroll hits, reroll wounds. We had that with Gilliman anyway.
Okay.
You've got the most of them are like the old formation. So if you have 3 Psykers, you get to do a special Psyker thing. If you have 3 Vindicators, you do that.
Do you know the other thing that I've been forgetting to do?
What?
Command dice.
Every time you use them.
One is rolling, and on a 5 up, then it means I get one back. But we're going to make mistakes, so...
That's true. Do you want to do that now with all the ones you've used? Or shall we just say you've not done it? I suppose I haven't got any army rules.
It's something I forgot anyway, so that's my own fault. Is there anything I can really do?
Is that why the Warlord's alive as well, that thing?
Yeah.
We'll have to check. Oh, it's only while there's alive. Okay.
Yeah. But I think he was alive when I used it with him.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Not all.
I choose command point and hope I get a 6 on this. I need it to be a 6. It's 1 again. So, nope.
I swear that's how re-rolling individual dice always go.
Then I'm going to... Oh, what do I do at this point? I don't really want to be charging you.
Come to me.
I'm going to try and give myself the extra attacks.
On who? The Librarian?
On the Librarian himself. So I think it was cast on E6. It's double 1 to perils and I can't what's now. So is it just D3 more wounds?
D3 more wounds.
It's 1 more wound.
Okay.
Everything is going to be probably shooting at that, but obviously I'll do it a unit at a time, so then just in case.
Which unit do you want to start with?
I will start with the big unit here.
Yep.
So everyone is within rapid fire range. So I'll do the multi-metal first.
Yeah.
Even though it's not rapid fire.
1 shot.
4s.
Yeah, because you moved. Missed.
Nothing. Meltal gun.
Meltal gun, yeah.
Missed.
Okay, 16 bolters. Just that shots. Is it 16?
No, because they've lost one guy, haven't they?
14 then. Go on.
-4. No, not -4. -1 to 4, sorry.
Can't go with -4.
Yeah, I might as well just take out the hits.
Okay, do that. How many hit?
6.
Okay, 5s to wound.
Yep. 1 wound.
No negative.
No negatives.
Fine. What a 2.
Oh, that's not good.
Primaris,
Sergeant,
2 shots, hitting on 3s, 4s because you -1. Yeah.
Nothing.
Failed. Librarian doesn't have a shot. Plasma cannon at the Custodians.
D3 shots.
Yeah, D3.
3 shots.
Ooh,
He did move, so
5s.
he's on 4.
Oh,
is he on
4s, yeah, he's not 4 back, so it's just 4. I was adding another minus for you there.
All of them have hit.
Oh no.
I know I should have charged this because at the most I'll kill. Yeah.
1. And minus.
Maybe you're in when you want.
3 up. Saved.
Okay. Melter gun.
Yep.
Hits. Wound.
Saved. Bolter gun. 2 shots.
Both hit. 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
Charges. Do you want to charge? Or do you want to die?
The problem I've got now is I needed the invuln gun. Because you're just going to have your 3-up invuln, which is just going to save you from everything.
Yep.
I don't know what to do at this point. So you will get to Overwatch as
4
well.
custodians practically against the rest of your army.
Yeah.
They couldn't have taken down Guilliman. Those Primaris, those Psykers were there purely. They've won me the game, those Psykers have. Which I was about to take them out.
They were too far away from me to be able to do anything too.
And I hid them behind everything so you couldn't do anything about them. But they've won me the game. I had no chance up until that point.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, now I've got a chance is what I'm saying. There's still 4 custodian guards versus an army.
Adeptus was going to charge you.
Right. 2 guardian spear shots, so it's 4 altogether. 6 is to hit. 3 hit. That's nasty. I always hit with those. And then 4 shots with the pistols. Move them out of the way. 1 more hit. Guardian spears need 4s to wound.
Okay.
So that's 2 wounds, and they are Guardian Spear -1. So 2 saves at -1.
2 saves at -1.
No.
Wow.
2 damage each, but I can only kill 2.
Yep.
And then the strength for 4s, 1 save, no minus at all, and this is only 1 damage. Saved. Okay, so I did 2 wounds. Now you get to charge.
Yep.
Number 1. Big ol' Rick.
6.
You're in easily.
So how far can that actually get me round? Okay.
Wrap around, man.
I think this is at this point it's the only option I have.
Yeah, so you get to attack first still, and then just hope I get unlucky really with a bunch of 2s. 1s. Hope for 2s, Mike. Hope for 2.
Librarian is now going to charge him. It's not going to go well.
Not if you're on a double 1.
Yeah, it's a 7.
He's in.
So he's going to make that.
Primaris dude, may as well get all attacks.
No. Because let's just say you wipe out all of that. I need 1 guy there for that objective.
Just so you score it. Okay.
Yes.
The other unit, are they charging custodians or are they charging my psychers?
I don't think they're going to charge.
Okay, so which unit do you want to fight first and in the combat phase?
We'll do the librarian first because he's the one that, if anything, he'll do the most damage. Now, I didn't get off the bonus, did I?
Nothing.
No. Okay. So in which case I get 3 attacks. This is the 4th save again, hitting on 3s.
3s and 3s. Yay! That cocked dice as well. No, it's fine. Cocked dice on our new felt trait.
Use a command dice. Do I? No, I'll take the 1. And then I am
3s.
3s, yeah. It does wound.
And this is an invulnerable save.
Yeah.
Saved.
Okay.
Then you've got the unit.
Oh yeah, I get
you
to
do all your
my
charges.
charges first, don't I?
Not 7th.
Okay.
Things have changed for the better.
So sergeant now I need to check. Which I think it's 3 attacks on the sergeant.
What, for a normal tactical marine?
I think so.
That's normal. That's an intercessor, I think.
Oh, it could be, yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. 2 attacks on the sergeant and then 1 from everybody else.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 6 more from them.
8 attacks, what is it? 3s, then 5s.
That's not too bad actually.
How many?
That is 6 so far. And then 5s. 4 saves.
That's really good. 4 2-ups. I'm going to save these on.
That's really good. 4 2-ups.
I just don't know what to save these on.
Yeah, because it's like Sigmar. It's once you start putting it through one, it goes through the one guy.
I'm thinking Guardian Spears are worth having more because they have 2 damage each. However, I don't have the 3-up invulnerable, but I don't think I need the 3-up invulnerable now as much as I did before. So I'll save them on the normal. I'll save it on the shield dudes.
Okay.
So 4 of those on them. Save them all anyway. 4 2-ups. That's insane. Okay, and that's it. So you've got your scoring There's morale.
You
lost
get to your attacks back first.
Oh yeah, I get to kill. Forgot about that. He now gets to move towards the nearest, which is him. I won't pile in against the other guy. I completely forgot about attacking back, which is needed. Killing everything on the librarian, I think.
Putting everything on.
How many wounds you got left?
3.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to do my Guardian Spear guys on the librarian and the 2 sword dudes onto the unit.
Yeah.
So 4 attacks with the shield captain, 3 attacks with the other one, and then 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There for the swords afterwards. So these are 2s. Then they are strength, plus 1, strength 6, toughness 4 still. So 2s then 3s. 1 missed. Ooh. Ooh. 3s, 4s, 5 saves. 3, 4, 5. 5 saves minus 3. Do you want me to get another bottle out for your saltiness? You don't seem to be exuding any saltiness. It's just me.
No, it's just you.
This is like 300 now.
5, 6 ups.
5, 6 ups, yeah.
I imagine the table will flip if I make all of these.
No, it won't. This is, I just imagine Valdor in the middle there being Leonidas.
I saved 1.
Oh, so 4 went through.
3.
So that's 4 D3s worth of damage.
You kill me
Dead.
massively.
Deader than dead. McDead face. There's a little fly hovering around that dice tray. Die, fly. Ooh, don't stain. No. There's now fly blood on there. Okay, then the Sentinel Blades. These are 2s, then 3s again. 1 missed. What is your profession, custodians? 4 saves at minus 3.
4 saves, minus 3.
These are 1 damage each, I believe, maybe 2.
Felled them all.
Oh, these are D3 damage each, but you've only got 1 wound. So that's 4 dead. This is definitely 300. You know, without Gilliman as your like god that came down, just smiting the custodians ripped through normal marines. Maybe I really should have done this from the start rather than attacking Gilliman. That's it. Pile in.
That would be the end of, well, yeah.
Pile in towards the closest model. He's now got to go that way. And he has to go that way. So you score what points? You score 1.
So it's in a morale test.
Morale, yeah, go for it.
So a leadership 8.
Yeah.
How
many? What did you roll?
5, and I lost 6. So
you get to re-roll though.
Yes, good point.
And they shall know no fear.
So 3, 6, 9. So I lose 1 more guy.
1 more guy dead.
We'll lose the melted gun.
Okie dokie.
So as far as objectives go, if we've been doing it right,
yeah,
just providing. So I will get 1 victory point for
holding 2 turns.
Score 1 victory point if you control blood marker 2 at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So there's 1 point there.
You're on 3.
And then score 2 victory points if you control objective marker 2 at the end of 2 consecutive turns.
So you're going to on 5 now then?
Yes.
Just because of that.
And then I was going to discard Scour the Skies.
Okay. So again, this is if it is done correctly.
Yeah.
If I am counted as objective secured in any way, you probably wouldn't earn points.
No.
But we'll have to see.
But I'm unsure how the game. I don't think it's going to go well for me at this point anyway, because this will be your turn. 4. Okay,
so my turn 4. I have still my 2 points here. I need to kill everything basically for me to earn these points. I have to kill everything on the board. But my next one is score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit with a wound characteristic of 10 or more was destroyed this turn.
Didn't have any of that.
Movement phase. Right, let's do this. I am actually probably going to charge you with Psykers.
Okay.
I'm going to beat you down like you've never seen before. Oh, hold on a minute. Do I do it that way? Oh, that was my elbow. Yeah. I'm going to move them so they can't fail the charge, and I'm going to psyche you.
Okay.
Okay. Can't move anything else. So psychic phase. Smite from the Emperor Palpatine at the unit.
Yep.
Pass.
I can't stop it.
Can't stop. So D3. Well, 1's dead. Can't do anything. Oh, mortal wound. It does pass through. 3. They're all dead.
Well, you rolled a 3 or you rolled a 5?
I rolled 5.
Right, okay.
That's annoying. I wanted to charge you with my Primaris. Dude, Psykers. Okay, rubbish. And the last Psyker, which is not the Emperor, he has a scary, scary move, but I'm not... Right, which one's closest within 18? It's probably them. That's 12 and a bit. And that's 12 and a bit. I'll just go for this unit. 5 or more. 5, just. And then D3 mortal wounds. 2. So they're both dead as well. That is right, isn't it? They are mortal wounds. Yeah?
Yeah, they've only got 1 wound each.
Wow, okay. That's the psychic phase done. Shooting phase. I have got 2 pistols, 2 sentinel blades in that unit. They're going to be obviously at the Primaris guy. Strength 4, 3s to hit. 1 hit, missed. 4s to wound. 3 saves. And no rend at all though. So 3 saves. You have to save 2 of these, otherwise you die in the shooting phase.
3 3-ups.
Yeah.
Failed one.
So he's on 1 wound. Oh, he's already on 1 wound.
He's already on 1 wound.
So I dished out just enough justice to kill everything with the last phase without attacking.
It's good going.
It was bloody difficult. Until Guilliman died, I had no chance of winning, I don't think.
Yeah.
Once Guilliman died, I definitely had a chance, and those are so survivable when they're up against anything that doesn't have the wounds.
It's free up invuln, it's just really, really
Well, if you can save, normally, what am I rolling? I'm rolling 1s constantly.
Well, that's the other thing. You were, yeah.
I mean, if there was anything left, I mean, points-wise, score 1 victory point if you control 1. So I'd have been from 2, I'd have gone up to 3. And also, I'd have scored D3 points for taking that objective off you, which is another 3. So I would have ended up on 6 points if there was something else elsewhere in the area at the end of that board, which would have let me beat you in objective points. But if you did have something elsewhere, you could have still won by running and hiding in.
Well, there still would have been
objectives.
1 more turn.
1 more turn, yeah, that was only turn 4, wasn't it? So turn 4, yeah, good game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching it. I was going to say there's something about the audio. The audio earlier on, I think for the first turn at least, I didn't turn my microphone on for whatever reason. So hopefully the audio at the beginning is either going to go through Mike's microphone or the camera. We'll see which works. And I apologise on that. That's me literally not pressing a button. So that's what happens when you're a monkey. Thank you very much, Mike, for playing that game.
That's cool.
What did you think overall? I don't think we'll do a post-game review, really, because I think it's between 2 main things that would have swayed it.
Well, do you want to roughly go over them now?
Yeah,
This is sort of a quick thing.
Let's do this. Let's do this now.
Well, the 2 main things we can see for definite is Guilliman is worth taking.
Yes.
Providing we did his rules with the mortal wounds and that right.
Yeah, I don't think it. I think on paper it looks like we did it the right way. Yeah. But I think it could be worded and it could be intended to be a different way.
We'll have to check again.
Yeah.
But if that was the right way, if you think about it, he killed a Land Raider and he took out a complete unit of Custodes.
Easily.
So easily getting his points back. Yeah. If not double, how many points would you say they were roughly for a unit of 5 and the Land Raider? 260
points for the unit.
Okay.
The Land Raider, let me just check.
It's probably about 200 something as well, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's that much. I'm not even going to bother putting the Land Raider on the board.
How much is
364 points.
Yeah.
So you killed, what, 5, 6... And that unit that came out of that thing was 286 points. So 3, 6, almost 750 points.
Almost 750 points.
You killed with
Guilliman's, what, 350 something points.
That Land Raider didn't do anywhere near what
But it was for me, it was the combination between the Librarian using his ability to stop things within the 6 inches and the invuln,
remove the invuln,
combining that with Guilliman.
Because that Land Raider, it has a 5-up invulnerable save normally, because it's a Custodes one. Yeah. You instantly went, yeah, sorry, that's gone. And then after that, I had the 6-up save if I take a wound, which failed anyway. And with all of those mortal wounds that came through,
that was the problem I had. Is if you had your invuln, I wasn't touching. I just couldn't do anything to you. You needed to remove that, but then at the same time is. Sorry. I'm trying to think what was I going to say now.
I don't know.
It was key points. That was it. Right, so we're good.
Carry on.
Right, so the other issue was the biggest mistake I made was with Guilliman's roll.
Yes, back up. On a 4-up, you come back to life.
Because for whatever reason, I didn't see it as it was something
in that phase.
Which was a mistake on my part, which it was not even a guarantee that if I'd have made the re-roll that I'd have got it.
I want you to cry. If you pass this, you'll cry.
Well, the dice tray or on the table?
Roll it on the table next to my Spartans.
He'd have got back up with 4 wounds.
Yeah, he'd have died again, but Yeah, you'd have probably killed me.
He'd have got a turn.
Yeah.
He'd have been. So if he hadn't died there, you'd have charged me.
And I would have attacked.
You'd have gone first.
But can't you put him up anywhere on the table, or does he have to be within a certain range?
As close as you can to where he
So
died.
he would have come back up, and I would have killed him. I get to attack with everything first, and I'll have had a whole.
What I needed to happen, what I was hoping would happen, is I survived from shooting.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about smite. If I'd survived the smite, survived shooting, you charge me, you kill me then. I then get back up, and then I get to attack you, and then it's going on to my turn again, and I get to attack you again.
Yeah.
So I'd have had two loads of attacks on you, which would have made a difference.
Smite's really powerful.
Yes.
I love Smite.
Smite's
I might just
brilliant.
do a psychic army.
The thing is, the problem I couldn't do anything with to get to you there because you're just too far away.
No, but the thing is, if I have an army that does psychic powers, we've seen, I mean, in this game we've had, what, 3 miscasts? With only 3 psychers. We haven't done a huge amount of powers. That's 3 miscasts. Imagine an army based around casting psychic powers. How much fun is it going to be just blowing up? Because you know when you miscast, I actually quite like Perilyn. It's that, you know, in fantasy, when you'd roll like 6 dice. You know when I used to roll like 7 or 8 or however many dice I had, which spell was I doing? Dark Elves. There's a giant nasty spell. All my Warriors of Chaos. There was a giant hole you could create in the galaxy, and I'd throw as many dice as I could at it just so that I'd kill myself. But on the basis that I'd get a double 6, and I'd you know, the spell would go off, and I'd trade a 200-point model for a unit being potentially deleted.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about it. And I think Smite, having a whole army just rolling dice, especially these cheap ones, they're only like 50 points.
Well, that's the thing, is like, you go for the cheapest, like as cheap as that, and then you're just rolling Smite, and you're taking a lot of wounds off stuff.
Well, they did 5 mortal wounds off Guilliman for 100 points. And that's not even mentioning the rest of the stuff they almost did. If I managed to make one of your units lose models due to morale because you're on -2 and you rolled, you know, if it was against an army that didn't keep re-rolling morale or whatever, that would have been even more horrific. These, for 50 points, they're a bonus. I chucked them in there because they were like the smallest HQ.
Yeah, the thing is, if you've got something sturdy enough, like the Custodes, that they can stay with them and keep them protected, then yeah, because you can just march them up the field and they just go wherever they need to.
Horrific. I think the game, I love the Spartan stuff at the end. I actually really enjoyed that. I want to use Custodians. I'm thinking I might even try and remove the Land Raider, because how much transport, they would get there in the end, wouldn't they? Do you think having that transport is needed? Or another unit plus another side?
It's going to depend on what you're going up against. Because yes, you've still got your 3-up saves, but it just depends on how much firebacks. With my list, there's such a big point sink into Guilliman that everything else is basic troops. Yes, there's a few special weapons everywhere, but I've not got high-powered shot from range and stuff.
But that's 19 power, the Venerable Land Raider. That's more than Guilliman. And he's on 380 points or 360 points, which is almost the same as Guilliman. Having that Land Raider or having Guilliman...
But you moved up right next to Guilliman though.
It doesn't matter. How many shots can I do?
You could have stayed at the back with that Land Raider and just kept firing from the back.
It's boring though when you do that.
No, but I'm just... we're talking on like a bit of surviving. That would have survived and would have had extra shots.
I don't like playing sit down on your deck chair with your, you know, that's what I'm pro for.
But as far as going into like for the tournament and stuff like that, I think it would be alright these two working together, alright, because you're bringing the elite stuff. I've got relative.
You can capture objectives. You know, if that objective secured is the way we've been playing it.
Yes.
Nobody can score objectives against you. You just put your stuff on an objective and then basically just wave at the enemy when they try and do anything.
It's just trying to survive.
But you stop people getting the objectives. It doesn't matter if you're scoring them.
No, yeah.
You can cover, you know, how many units have you got? Three troops or 4?
3 troops, yeah.
So you can cover the 3 objectives on our side of the table with those. And just that's your bonus for the entire game.
Yeah.
Guilliman basically goes where he's needed, and my army drives up and manoeuvres around to kill stuff. So I kill, you defend, and Guilliman stomps as well, and my Psykers just smite off whatever. We can do pretty well with these 2 armies.
The other thing we need to look at is the stratagems, because that was something, because it's like this is the first time I've ever used them. I forgot all about having like alternate stratagems.
And thinking about it, you have got a orbital bombardment strike. So you know when my stuff was grouped up together, you could have orbited some bombardments on it.
It's 3 command points, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've got enough.
3 command points and you've still got a hit with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Well, no, because I don't think it's that much damage it could do to that unit.
I think it's D3 mortal wounds or something per unit. and there was 3 units. There's a Custodian unit and 2 Psykers that you could have killed. That's, you know, that's a big threat.
So off camera, I'm just going to need to play some more games, get a bit more familiar with it.
But this is the last one probably before we go to the tournament, and that's on Sunday. So this will be released on Sunday, I believe.
So it'll be released today.
So if you're watching this game, this is what we will try and take to the tournament as a combination, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we'll wrap that up, otherwise it'll go on for too long.
Okay.
And I want to get home because I'm trying to get those black dragons started and painted for this tournament, and rather than using the Custodians. I don't think it's going to happen because I've got this to edit.
Yeah, this is the year quite a bit long.
Two what was it, showcases. We've got your Ultramarine showcase that's coming out.
Yeah.
It might already be out. We've got Pink's Tau army, which is going to be a showcase.
Which might already be out.
That won't be out.
Okay.
And then we've got the Chronicles I've got to put together.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 showcases, a chat, a battle report to do, to edit, and an army to paint before Sunday, before today. Not going to happen. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We enjoyed it. If you liked it, we know there's going to be mistakes one way or the other. So let us know kindly down below. Don't shout at us just because we don't know how to play a game, because we're doing our best. And we don't play a huge amount of games, do we?
No. Also, as well, for me, is another thing is I'm looking at, because me and Phil both have Elder armies, I think my predominant army I will use now for 40k will be Ultramarines, is suggestions on what else I could add in later on down the line. Now, this might not be in the very next battle report, I'll have these units, but it's something to add into the army later on.
What works with what he's got. So you've got 2 Tactical Marines, you've got the Primaris stuff. What you've got unit-wise, actual stuff to use. You've got the Gravis Captain, some Inceptors.
Yes, it's still going to be painted and all that sort of thing, so they're not going to be ready just yet. But
no, but if somebody suggests, so you know what you've got model-wise.
The Dark Imperium box I have.
Yeah.
You've also the Gravises in there. I can make a Devastator squad, a Veteran squad as well, whether it's Stirring Guard or the standard Veterans. And
characters, you can pretty much, any character you think would work, you can make, because I'll help you make it if you don't want to make it, because you know I love making characters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll make you an Ultramarine dude who's like really boring and just stood still pointing at something. You'll love it.
But yeah.
Okay, and for me, don't suggest anything for the Custodians because I'm not doing any more.
You don't want to do any more.
No, I'm going on to the next thing now, it's Black Dragons. Suggest the next character I do for my Black Dragon army, there we go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, we'll see you on the next battle report.
See you.
Bye.